Eve. Today we're going to talk about intercultural awareness. First, I'm going to talk about why we have to learn intercultural awareness and what is culture and what is cultural identity. The last part I'm going to talk about is the iceberg theory.
Hi, I'm Jingtong. I will talk about more detailed example about iceberg theory and the cultural shock part.
Why we have to learn intercultural awareness. First of all, we have multinational classmates in our class. Second, we need to learn to communicate with each other. Cultural interaction in business is also important. In a globalized world, we face international students, partners, competitors, suppliers, and clients. Culture is learned. It influences the way we think, feel, and behave. It shapes our perception and influences our judgment of others. We are not always aware of this impact. An open mind starts with being aware. Then we can become better at interacting with other cultures. Second, culture is the way a certain group look at the world. Third, culture is the way in which a group solves a problem. Fourth, cultures are traditions and customs transmitted through learning that guide beliefs and behavior of people. Fifth, culture is a set of shared norms and values expressed in the behavior of group members. Cultural identity. We all have several identities. Identity is situational. Different loyalties will be visible, depending on the context. We can adjust ourselves to a situation, but we do not always do so. Main defining groups are the family, gender, ethnic, religious, and regional groups. Next, we're going to talk about different layers of culture. First of all, the visible one is artifacts and behavior. And norms, beliefs, assumptions, values are invisible. Next, Jingtong will talk more about our intercultural awareness.
Hi, I'm Jingtong. So I will talk about more about intercultural awareness. So these signs are actually things that can represent own culture and country. They can be local cuisine or artifacts, behavior, and objects. So in the Netherlands, for example, cheese and fish can be the cuisine of the Netherlands, and the artifacts could be those left by well-known painter. And next, norm and belief. This is equivalent to consensus of different people in each different cultural background. For example, many parents often tell their children from childhood, or many rules teach their children from childhood. These rules or teaching may not be written on paper, but this is the bottom line for everyone. Assumption and values. Values change with the surrounding environment and age, and are not constant. Values are the way one sees the world and other. For example, when young, there may be no distinction between beauty, ugliness, and good and evil. And when people grow up, they may think that world is right and wrong. And after experiencing a lot, many things can be understood from multiple perspectives. Cultural shock. When you're arriving in an unfamiliar country, facing strangers and living a strange lifestyle, there will always be a lot of discomfort. At the same time, you will feel lonely when you stay away from your familiar family and friends. when a person have this feeling, actually they are suffering the cultural shock. So how can we less cultural stress? You can find people who have the same cultural background as you to find more sense of belonging and security, or force yourself to contact people with new cultural background, such as communicating with people from different cultural background and trying to learn more about another people's culture. Then this is the end of our video, and thank you for your listening and watching. Hope you like it.